Hello guys, hope you guys are doing well. I have noticed a debate between Road to 1% and FaceIQ. Both do great videos on their own. Almost a year ago, FaceIQ analyzed the face of Elias De Poot, where he rated him an 8.8. But recently, FaceIQ analyzed the face of Alain Delon and Brad Pitt, and rated both of them as 8 out of 10, which is much lower than Elias De Poot. He also made a video against Road to 1%, where FaceIQ said he rates quite wrong in some of his videos. A few days later, Road to 1% made another video against FaceIQ. Road to 1% admitted that he overrates facial angularity and modeling aesthetics. Which makes some sense to me. But FaceIQ replied to him, just the next day. Where FaceIQ claimed that Elias definitely has a more aesthetic face than prime Alain Delon and prime Brad Pitt. So today I am going to analyze Elias De Poot, and then make my next two videos on Alain Delon and Brad Pitt to compare with Elias De Poot. Before going further, if you want your facial analysis like this one, with a tailored looks maxing guide for yourself, real-life appeal analysis rated by real-life girls, join my Patreon. Just click the link in the description and choose your preferable membership. I have 7 criteria to analyze a face: front profile, side profile, harmony score, features, dimorphism, facial angularity, and real-life appeal. Starting with the front profile. Elias has perfect medial canthal angle of 41.5 degrees, which is in the ideal range. His eyebrows are extremely low set and thick, which is ideal and very masculine. His eyebrow is ideally positively tilted 10.1 degrees. His bigonile width is 86.3%, which results in a wide jaw. His bitemporal width is 91.4%, which is ideal. The deviation of his ipsilateral alar angle and jaw frontal angle is 2 degrees, which is perfect. His chin to philtrum ratio is 2.05, which barely hits the ideal range. His lower third proportion is 31.5%, which is also ideal. His facial width to height ratio is 1.94, which is extremely good. His cheekbones are pretty high set. His mid-face ratio is 0.97, which is close to perfect. But he has many flaws in his front profile. His eye aspect ratio is too high, it is 3.9. The ideal range is 2.8 to 3.6. It is clearly a flaw, as Road to 1% said, but FaceIQ somehow admitted it as perfect. His canthal tilt is too positive at 9 degrees. The ideal range is 5.2 to 8.5 degrees. His eye separation ratio is 48.5%. But the ideal range is 44.3 to 47.7%. So his eyes are wide set. His eye spacing ratio is 0.7. Which is much less than one eye apart. It is because of his extremely downturned medial canthus, as FaceIQ admitted, still it is a flaw. Some people admit that Elias De Poot has the perfect eye area, but I don't see that. His jaw frontal angle is 81 degrees, which is lower than the ideal range. His neck width is 89%, which is somewhat lower than the ideal range. His ipsilateral alar angle is 83 degrees, which is slightly lower than ideal. His mouth to nose width ratio is 1.77, which is way too high than the ideal range. His lip proportion is 1.1, which results in his lower lip being too thin. His facial thirds are somewhat unbalanced. But FaceIQ measured this completely wrong. His total facial width to height ratio is 1.31, which is slightly lower than ideal. So his front harmony score is 66.7. Pretty high and well above average, but FaceIQ said 87.8%, which is way too much overrating and biased. Looking at his side profile. Elias has an ideal nasofacial angle which is 32.3 degrees. His nasolabial angle is 100.1 degrees. Fairly in the ideal range. His mentolabial angle is also ideal, which stands at 111.7 degrees. His nasomental angle is 127.9 degrees, which is perfect. His glabella facial convexity is 169.5 degrees, which is perfect. His total facial convexity is 140.1 degrees, also perfect. His nasal width to height ratio is 0.62, which is ideal. Now analyzing his flaws from the side profile. His ramus to mandible ratio is 0.47. It is much lower than the ideal range. So he has a short ramus. His gonial angle is 129.4 degrees, which is a bit higher than ideal. His mandibular plane angle is 26.6 degrees, which is much higher than ideal. His submental cervical angle is 122.5 degrees, which is also much higher than ideal. His nasofrontal angle is 137.5 degrees, which results in 2 projected brow ridge. His nasal projection ratio is 0.79, which says his nose is too projected. And lastly, his nasal tip angle is 104.7 degrees, which is a bit lower than ideal. After this, his side profile scores 56.5%, which is slightly above average. After all this, giving more importance to his front profile, his total harmony score is 63.3%. Way above average. Now take a look at his features. Elias has great skin smoothness. His hair texture is great. He has good jawline visibility. Prominent cheekbones. Especially, he has OG curve. Also hollow cheeks. Great under-eye support. No upper eyelid exposure. Great maxilla forward growth. Good chin projection. Square chin shape. Straight nose shape with no dorsal hump. Masculine brow ridge projection. Elias has straight white teeth, but I don't know why Road to 1% claimed Elias has yellow teeth. But still, I detected some flaws here too. Elias has decent skin complexion. It would look better if he had a little bit of tanning. His lips are thinner. He has a decent smile. His lip assessments are not ideal. His ears are flared out. His mandible is downgrown. His orbital vector is neutral. After all this, he will score a 7.5 out of 10 for his features. Looking at his dimorphism. For analyzing someone's dimorphism, we have some areas to look at. His eye area is the most striking and masculine thing in his face. His cheekbones are extremely prominent. His neck width is well but slightly lower than ideal. His jaw area is obviously masculine, still, it has some feminine looks as I explained before. But the main cons here are: his skull size is definitely not masculine. He can't grow good facial hair. And lastly, his frame is even below average and his physique is very slim. So he will get 7 out of 10 for masculinity. Facial angularity is a subjective choice, but for me, Elias will get 9.5 out of 10. Lastly, when we talk about his real-life appeal among women, his appeal is obviously above average compared to most men or celebrities, but still not even close to Brad Pitt or Alain Delon. So he will get 6.5 out of 10. Overall, Elias De Poot is 7 out of 10. The next 2 videos will be on Brad Pitt and Alain Delon. So after those 2 videos, we can compare these 3 men. Join my Patreon to get your facial analysis. Don't forget to give your feedback in the comment section. Let me know if you need anything else.